Hello, my name is Dean Manchillo, and the AI tool that I chose for this assignment is one called SciSpace. Although this is not really a creative type of tool, it is a really handy tool for anybody that is doing research. So, one thing that's kind of interesting about this is it allows you to search a research question and it will scan the internet and it will pull up all the different journal articles, peer reviewed research papers that are available with that research question in mind, and then it will allow you to it'll do basically a quick literature review for you. So let's do just a little bit of a demo here. My research question is going to be, what is the impact of the color green on student creativity? All right, so then we'll hit this. One of the downsides is this takes a little while to execute the research question. Of course, it is scanning a lot of different papers, a lot of different journal articles, so it is quite robust. This is the free version. There is a paid version that does a little bit more, but the free version is actually really good. So we're going to get right here 20 papers is what's coming up for this right now. You can do a lot of really interesting things. So it says 100 papers found. It's going to do the top 20 papers. Once this is done, extracting all of the insights, and so essentially what this is doing is looking at titles, and then it's looking at um, the abstracts, and then you have these different columns that you can add to it. So right here it's just a little bit of a snippet, an idea, and then we have the abstract of the paper in this column. We can add more columns as the insights finish. Right now, there's nothing available that we can add because the agent is still thinking. But some of the columns that we have are insights, TLDR, right? Too long, didn't read. This is just going to give you a few little highlights of it. You can search just the conclusions or a summarized abstract. Any number of these different columns you can plug in or take out. Or one of the things that I think is really neat is you can actually create your own column. So for me, I want to know a little bit more about the color green, and not just so much the color green itself, but one particular aspect of the color green. So really more along the lines of landscape green, right? So I want to know more about how the color of trees and the color of plants really have an impact on student creativity. So, and as you can see, what I mean by this takes a long time for this to really generate everything. It takes quite a while, but when it's done, this create column box here on the right will unhighlight. Okay, so then I can actually create my own column, and I can put in specifically trees and landscape. And then I can hit create. And now it's going to go through all of the papers that it originally found, and it is going to find all of the ones that actually mention trees and landscape. So here in a second, as it goes through this, it's going to pull this up. It's going to add that column to our row here. Here's our trees and landscape column. So we can see which papers actually mention that, and then what it really actually says on some of those. So quite a few papers here do mention something about trees and landscape. Then there's a few that do not. And then you can also just select whether you want to look at PDFs or you want to look at other articles, so you can really dig into these. So that's it. I'm out of time. Thank you very much. Go check out SciSpace. I think it's pretty awesome.